Hi. It's a Tuesday morning. I thought this day might be a good day to talk about epilepsy. It's the disorder that I have. I've had since the age of 23, and today is one of these days that it's not a fun day. Probably about 2 or 3 times a day I have days of multiple seizures throughout the day. Epilepsy So that I just had a smaller episode just now, and it makes it difficult to form words afterwards, and certainly before, for me, the seizure makes it impossible for me to speak. There are, from what I have learned throughout the years, there are, I think, up to 65 different kinds of seizures that people with the epilepsy disorder can have. It's a pain in the ass to have this. However, I have to find the positive part to everything. I'm grateful that I don't have anything life-threatening. This is just something that I have to live with, 2 or 3 times a week. And when it happens to me, it's like my brain is trying to remember something. It's like a very familiar feeling I get when I feel it coming on. It's sometimes they can be just like lightning bolts coming through very quickly, and I feel it, and it's either going to come on stronger or it's just going to be at that, like a very familiar feeling. Unfortunate that I don't have the type of epilepsy where you fall down. I think that's called a grand mal seizure, and that's where one loses I guess consciousness, or loses their time, and they have an episode on the ground, and those are the dangerous kinds. When I have mine, like I just did a few minutes ago, I am aware of where I am, what I'm doing, and I am just unable to speak. And unfortunately what happens is it's not just one time it will happen throughout the day, it's many times. And so it exhausts me, it makes me really tired, and usually I have a headache as well throughout the day. And so it has affected my ability in many ways, like a regular 9-to-5 job, because I can't predict when I'm going to have a seizure or episode, as they call them. Tim again. So you just witnessed me having 2 episodes. Those were of the smaller kind when I look back at them on video. And you know, I struggled with sharing this because epilepsy does have a negative stigma to it, but it's my reality, and so I wanted to share that aspect of my life with you. And if anyone is watching this or knows someone that has epilepsy, I invite you or them to contact me and let me know your experience with epilepsy, what kind of seizures you have. I think I've learned that there are about 65 different kinds of seizures, and some people have the big grand mal ones that would fall on the floor, and it's very physical and very visual. And I know for those people it's very, very, very hard. And so yeah, I invite you to send me a message. You can either post a note on the bottom of the video on the YouTube channel, being Timmy, or you can sign up as a follower, and then you can send me a private message as well. I'd be very interested to hear just how you're dealing with epilepsy, or how you know someone else is dealing with epilepsy, or how you're dealing with knowing someone who has epilepsy. And love to hear from you. Have a great day.